Hi guys, so I'm back with another Silhouette Saturday. I am trying to keep on track with this. So today what I'm going to show you guys to do is how to create stickers. I know there have been a lot of videos that have been done throughout, YouTube, but this is the way that I found it. Now I actually had some trouble creating stickers because I would find a lot of printables, but they were in PDF. And then I don't know why, but I didn't know that I had to change them into PNG files, and it's just, the whole thing. So the sticker paper that I use is actually Digi Orange, and it's white adhesive labels, and they are 8.5 by 11. They're great for printing on. The quality, I think, of the paper isn't like super, super awesome. It's not, I don't know, like you could, I'm sure, find better quality sticker paper. But for me and my planner, these work great for me. And this is what I had on hand to do this. What I have noticed is, and I'll talk about it in the video as well, this Digi Orange paper for the Silhouette, the regular settings, for whatever reason, I found that the blade depth that they recommend is too deep for these. It actually cuts through them. And so I actually wrote on mine blade depth 1. So if you have the Digi Orange papers, I found that the blade depth 1 works the best. And then in there, in the rest of the video, I talk about it as well. So there's that part of it. So I'm going to show you guys how to create this. I'm using a new software for the computer part of it. So I hope that it works out okay. I think there might be just a slight lag in it, but let's head over to the computer and I'll show you that. And then when I finish there, then we'll come back and I'll show you how these planners look, or these stickers look in my planner, and what video wouldn't be complete without a train. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Hi guys, so I'm gonna try and record this video again. I'm using a new software and I'm trying to get used to it. So here we go. So today, like I said, I'm going to show you guys how I create my stickers from PDFs. So first things first, the website that I'm using today is Victoria Thatcher. Her blog or website is awesome. All of her downloads are free. And there's my husband's Harley, so that's awesome. Sorry about that noise. Her site, she does hers for the large happy planner, and you can also like reduce them for the regular planner. If you reduce at 85%, they'll fit the Erin Condren Life Planner, as well as the Plum Paper Planner, which is what I have. So I'll show you how to get to her entire inventory. This is just one of the planners that she has, or the stickers that she has. So you just click on it and it opens up the Google Drive. Now the Google Drive, I think, has like 153 printables in it. So between stickers and inserts and things like that, so there are a ton of them in here, and it's very nice because they are all alphabetized. Okay, so the one that I'm going to show you guys today is going to be the Archie stickers. So I'm going to go ahead and click that. I want to download it, so I'm going to click that. It's going to download, and I've already saved this several times. So we're going to go ahead, and so I've saved it right there, so we are good to go on that. So I'm going to close that out. I'm going to minimize a couple of things here. I'm going to go to the Archie PDF, and I'm going to right click, and I'm going to open with Adobe Acrobat Reader. And that's because for whatever reason my software defaults to just regular PDF, not Adobe Reader. I'm going to shut that because it's not actually defaulting to that. I have to go in there and change that. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Edit, take a snapshot, and then I'm going to select the area. Like, I'm going to select the area that I want, okay? And it says the selected area has been copied, okay? So I'm going to click OK. I've pinned paint to my toolbar down there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to click paste. And there it is. So now I'm going to click file. I'm going to save it, save as PNG. And I want to save it as I'm going to save it as Archie PNG. And I would click save, but I've already got it saved. So now I can open up my Silhouette Studio, and then I'm going to open up the PNG file. Now I've found that I have a problem with the sizing on my PNG files. I don't know why, but you can see it's like a quarter of the page, like, well, probably like a fifth of the page or something like that. So it's very small. So I have to resize it. So one of the things that I do is I open up one of my other sticker sets that I don't want to do that, that I've purchased from Silhouette. And what I'm going to do, I don't know if I can do this. Oops. I didn't want to do all that. I'm going to go ahead and ungroup. Okay. And I think, so that ungroups the cut. Okay. So now I can take this over here. Sorry. I'm going to take this over here. And I'm just going to use this top corner, right? This top corner box right here. Oops. Right now. Okay. So I'm going to line this up in that top corner right there as best I can. And then I'm going to expand it. Now, what I'm going to do at first is I'm going to expand it to the width. And it's not, geez, that's growing a lot faster than I thought it was. Let me zoom out just a little bit. Okay. And now, I'm going to try and line it back up. I might have to zoom back in. I know it's a lot of in and out. So I'm just going to line up this first box. Everything else will fall into the placement that it should. Okay, now, holy cow, I'm not even sure what just happened. Okay. Now, we're going to move this around just slightly. And that is good for my purposes. Now, I need to shorten it. So I'm going to zoom out, make sure as I'm bringing it up, it's not moving me under. There we go. Okay. And that is going to be the correct size for, or almost the correct size for my planner. And it does mess with the ratio just a little slightly, but I'm not super concerned with it. There we go. Okay, so I am very happy with that. Okay, now I'm going to move this out of the way, and let me see if I can ungroup it. I don't remember if I can ungroup it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a few of them, and it's going to be a lot easier for me to just bring them in. Okay. And just place them over. So there's going to be certain ones that I can just place over. make sure I'm lining them up nice and good. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Now there are a couple you see that are not obviously square. Okay, so this one I think just having a heck of a time. I think it'll almost match up. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to rotate, bring up my this one. So we're going to go to rotate, and we're going to rotate this 90 degrees like that. I'm going to need to make it a little bit larger. Now, I'll bring this up, and it's going to be a little bit wonky. Bring it up like that, and then it needs to come in just a teeny bit. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit. We'll go to edit, copy, edit, paste, just like that. And then that one, if I grab it and not the paper, I keep moving the images. That's one thing that you really want to watch out for, is that you don't move those images, because if you move them, then you will end up having issues when you go to cut this out. It'll miscut. Okay. All right. Now let's zoom in, because I'm going to show you. We're going to use the trace feature, and I do recommend all of the ones that are not what's the word, that are not squares, doing these each of them separate. So it takes a little bit of time and a little bit of practice, but you can do it. Okay, so we're going to select trace area, and then I'm going to take my my cursor, and I'm going to select my trace area, and I want to bring this down just slightly, and I'm going to bring it in just a little bit because I don't want to get that little piece of her arm in there. I don't want that to be a part of it. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of, actually I think it was really good where it was. So let's go ahead and zoom in on it and see. So we want to make sure that this outline is completely solid. So we're going to, let's increase the threshold just a little bit. Oopsies, we don't want to do that. There we go. Okay. And then let's increase the high pass filter. You just got to play with it a little bit. Let's back up just a second. That actually looks like it's pretty solid. And now we're going to click Trace Outer Edge. And I'm going to just slightly move it. And so it's right there. Okay. All right, so now off camera, I'm going to go through and I'm going to do all the rest of these, and I will come back in just a moment. The thing that we need to do is we need to turn on our registration marks. So we're going to turn on our registration marks by clicking the registration, open registration, what is the registration marks window. Okay, and we're going to select type 1 because I have a cameo. So this is for the cameo, the portrait, or the curio. We're going to select that, and it's going to turn on our registration marks. Okay, we're going to leave them just as they are. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to print. I don't like to just hit the print button because I like to change my print settings. So we'll go File, Print, and then we're going to change, I'm going to change my preferences. I always change them to best. I just find that there's a better quality on the sticker paper. Even though it's not the best quality sticker paper, they just look a little bit better. Okay, so I'm happy with that. And then I'm going to change, it's already set there, but there's tons of different papers that you can choose from. I'm going to choose other specialty papers. It seems to work the best for my stickers. Click OK, and then you would go ahead and click print. I've already printed mine, so I'm not going to print that. So once that's done, I'm going to adhere it to my mat. Once it's adhered to my mat, I'm going to then click on my cut settings. Now, you have your silhouette defaults, and it's usually on the cardstock. We've got to change that before we cut. What I normally do is I use, scroll down, and it is the clear sticker paper silhouette brand, and I click on it so it opens up more because I want to change some of it. You want to make sure that your blade, at least for my paper, I use my blade ratcheted to 1, and that is important for me because I don't want to cut through the backing of my sticker paper. And I've found if it's any higher than a 1 for my particular brand of sticker paper, it doesn't work. Okay, so now that that's changed, we're going to go to cut settings. I would then go ahead and put my sticker paper is already on there, and I would insert my mat, and then I would click start. So I'm going to do that off camera, and I will see you guys back in just a little bit. Okay, you guys, so this is the layout that I kind of used with the stickers. So I used all of them. There are some stickers on here already that are not part of the printable, such as these on my dashboard, the verse of the day, these planner flags right here, and then the day off stickers. But I just kind of already placed them on there so I can write things in throughout the week, and I've got a couple of things already scheduled on my planner for this coming week, but they all fit perfectly within the margins of my plum paper planner. The only thing is the bottom margins are a little bit short, and it's just like seriously 1/4 of an inch right there, and that again doesn't bother me. If it did bother me, I could put a sticker or something right there. But this is the final product for my stickers that we created today. So if you guys have any questions, please let me know, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.